Hi, it's will-swayne from Marketing Results with a little case study on one of our clients who has actually managed to gain 8 slots on the first page of Google for their major keyword phrase. So the client in question is Geelong's Gym, which is at geelongsgym.com.au. They're obviously a gym or a sports club in Geelong. And if I go onto Google and type in Geelong Gym, a bunch of results come up. And just in case you're not familiar with the latest layout of Google, at the top here in this sort of pinky box and at the side are the sponsored links, which is Google AdWords, so that's paid advertising. In the left-hand side, most of these links here are just regular organic or free results. So they're down here, and also at the bottom here, there's 10 of those. And then in the middle here, you'll see these maps, which you'll see more and more on Google these days for local search terms. And we'll talk about those in a second. So anyway, Geelong's Gym, they occupy first listing here on the sponsored links section. They also occupy numbers 1 and 2. Excuse me. Number 1 is for their homepage, number 2 is for their blog. And now the third listing here, let's have a look at that. Is actually for a local fitness gym directory. And you'll see that Geelong's Gym is also one of the listings here, although there are others. Then in the local business results, we see Geelong's Gym right at the top here in A, which is a good place to be. And then now we're back to number 4 on the normal free listings. We go to 4, then Geelong's Gym is featured as one of the offerings. At 5, that's an exclusive page for Geelong's Gym, which is always nice. At 6 is a competitor called Club Exec. At 7 is another competitor called Phoenix Fitness. At 8, let's open that up. It's another one of these sort of directory pages with Geelong's Gym as one of the offerings on that page. And then 9 is a competitor. 10 is an article from the Geelong Advertiser, which is the local newspaper. So in total, that means that Geelong's Gym occupies, in the free side of Google, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. They miss out on 6 and 7, and they get a look in at number 8. So that's 6 listings on the free side of Google, plus 1 listing at the top of AdWords, plus 1 listing at the top of the local map. So we'll talk about how to rank well in each of these 3 sections. First of all, Google AdWords. How do you get the top of Google AdWords? Well, without going into too much detail, because it would take a while to explain, you get there by having high ad rank for your ads. And ad rank is a combination of your ad quality score or your keyword quality score times your maximum cost per click, or the amount that you're prepared to pay for each click. So keywords with high quality score mean that in Google's opinion, your site is very relevant to those keywords. You're likely to have a good click-through rate on the ad for that keyword, and you're likely to have a good landing page, which is also relevant. So that's quality score. And maximum cost per click is the amount you're willing to pay for one person to click on that link. So that's how to get high ad rank there. Now, in saying that, being at the top isn't always the best strategy. There are times when it's better to be lower down in 2 or 3 or 4 or even lower, depending on the competitiveness and the price dynamics of the market. But if you do want to be number 1, then that's how to be number 1. Let's talk about now the Google Maps section. Now, the way you get into this section is to go to Google Places. So just type in Google Places. Click on here, and you can sign in with your Google account, or you can create a new account and basically create a listing for your business, or claim your listing for your business. And in order to rank well, there's a whole little algorithm for ranking well in this section. But one easy tip is to put your keywords in the title of your listing. There are other tips as well, but that's a really important one that'll get results in most markets. So that's how you get there. And then we'll talk about the free section of Google and the organic listings. Well, there's a variety of strategies to do that. In this case, Geelong's Gym is mentioned in certain directories which also have high rankings. So if you search for your major keywords and you notice a directory, then it's probably wise to consider getting listed in that directory to at least have a presence high up. It's not as good as having the whole listing yourself, but it's better than nothing. You'll also find Geelong's Gym ranks number 1 and 2 for their own website. And there are two broad strategies or categories of strategies for ranking well in the free side of Google. One is what we call on-page optimization, which is the keywords and the organization of the actual website itself. So in this case, we see that Geelong's Gym is mentioned at this top part of the web browser up here, which is called the title tag. It's a very important place. And there are keywords, Geelong's Gym, mentioned throughout the site in a variety of different places. So that's one important place to be placing your keywords. The other category for natural SEO on the free side of Google is called off-page optimization, which is link building. Actually building links into the site to tell Google that this is an important site that Google should rank highly. And the types of links you can get there are directories, blogs, PR articles, and all sorts of link building strategies. Those are some of the most common. If you want to find out more about that free SEO side of Google, then you can go to marketing-results.com.au/SEO-guide. And that's a link to the SEO product I put together that explains all those strategies and how to implement them. Okay, so what are the conclusions from this little case study? First of all, is that you can occupy more than one place on the top of Google, and even multiple places in the free listings or the free organic rankings of Google, particularly by utilizing third-party sites to gain a ranking and also push your competitors out. Also, it's an interesting scenario because when you dominate the first page of Google so completely with 6 out of 10 organic listings plus the map plus the paid side of Google, the likelihood is that if someone searches on this term Geelong Gym, Geelong's Gym is going to get clicked at least once, probably twice, 3 times, 4 times, but it's going to get clicked at least once. So that makes it very important to ensure that you're ranking for the right keywords. You don't just want to get a whole lot of rankings for some keyword that's not going to actually deliver conversions for you. And finally, because you are going to get clicked when you dominate Google like this, just by getting more rankings, for example, by getting ranking number 6 or number 7, there might be some competitive advantage to knocking out competitors totally from the mix. But really, it's going to come down to your site conversion. So improving the conversion of the website is probably, at that stage, the fastest way to drive more leads and more revenue. If you'd like to find out more about how we can assist you to do this in your website with more traffic and more conversion, then get in touch with us via the website at marketing-results.com.au. Thanks for listening.